Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Can you hear me?
Hi, good afternoon.
We're missing students, right? Because it's like we are 8. Let me just confirm how many students I'm expecting. So it's 4 of you, and I have only 2 of you. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for 1 more minute to see if your classmates join us. And in case that they are not here in the next 2 minutes, we're gonna start, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so apparently they're not here. Maybe they'll be here in the next minutes. So we're gonna start, okay? Ready? Are you here?
Okay, ready.
Okay, well, guys, I was expecting, as I said, more people because I have a dynamic to start the class to break the ice. So, well, maybe in the next minute, the rest of you join us. So I'm gonna start introducing myself. Okay, so I'm gonna be your teacher for well, during this course. My name is Selene Moreno, and I'm gonna be here for. Sorry for the noise. I'm gonna be here for the next month. It's gonna be a 4 days, It's gonna be a 4 weeks course, and you have more experience than me in this. Okay, yeah, everybody's here, I guess, because I was expecting 4. So yeah, I think we're complete. Okay, well, I have, maybe I can be young, but I promise that I have experience and that I have work, and I'm actually I'm working with university, so we're gonna make it easy. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of speaking. I mean, you have more experience than me talking about the course. This is my second course, so you have been here for how long? For, I don't know. Well, it's the level 12, is it? So it's almost a year. I don't know. But well, let's make it happen. I'm gonna share the screen. And before we start with the dynamic I told you, I would like you to introduce yourself. I mean, I know that you already know each other, but I want to know who I'm talking to. So it's gonna be very simple. I just want you to give me your name and where you're from. Okay. So Luis Enrique.
Hi, Selene. Good afternoon. Nice to meet you. I'm from Navojoa, but I'm living here in Ciudad Obregón.
Thank you. Mendivil, who are you?
Hi, Selena. I'm from Obregón, but I'm living in San Carlos and I'm working in Empalme.
Okay. Where do you work? I'm curious. Do you work in a factory or something like that? Tea?
Yes, I'm working in a factory. The name is Medtronic. It's a factory for medical devices.
Okay. Good. No, I just asked you because I know that there are many factories in Empalme, so I was curious.
Yeah.
Okay, Imelda, tell me a little bit about you. I can hear you. It's kind of, I don't know, like interference. I don't know if you're
I
talking.
live in Tijuana, but Tijuana.
Um,
You hear me?
okay. So you are from Tijuana, is that what you said?
Sorry?
It's because I couldn't understand what you said, and I just understood Tijuana. So I don't know if you're from Tijuana or you're living there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you a little more.
Sorry. I'm from Hidalgo, but I live in Tijuana and I work at a steel company. That's
Okay.
it.
Thank you. Nice to have you here. Okay, Alejandro, what about you?
Hey, hello. I am from Tijuana and I live in Tijuana too. And I work in a factory as a manufacturing engineer. This factory is a medical device.
Okay, good. Thank you. And last but not least, Francisco.
Hi, I live in Tijuana. I'm from Tijuana and I'm a civil engineer.
Okay, so we have many engineers in here, or at least many people working in factories. Well, I'm a teacher and I have always been a teacher. That's my occupation. So I don't know anything about manufacturing, nothing like that. But you can teach me maybe later in case that we need something, in case that we talk about it in the future. Okay, so as I was saying, we are going to start. But before we go to the content and that, we are going to go to practice, okay? This is just to break the ice. And I'm gonna write here each one of you name. Okay, so here we have Luis Enrique. Then we have Alberto, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have Imelda. No, we're 5, right? But it's not like this. Never mind. So it's 5. Alejandro and Francisco. So what is this about? Have you played Jeopardy before, guys?
I saw on TV.
You have seen it on TV, okay? So Jeopardy, as you can see, it's a board. And in this board, we have 5 different categories. So you pick a category and I'm gonna open the amount you tell me. For example, I don't know, if you can see here, we have letters. Let's say that you say H400. So I'm gonna click on it and there's gonna be a question there. You have to answer it. And it's very, very easy because This is not like grammar, nothing like that. Since it is a first class, to be honest, I only wanted you to speak. So we're just gonna be speaking and you're gonna be getting the points that you make. And it is not like nothing real. You're not gonna get any prize or something. It's just for fun. So that's it. Well, let's start. Luis Enrique, pick a category and give me your amount, please.
Okay, the category is K, 500.
100.
500.
I am
500.
sorry. So sorry.
Ah.
500. Okay,
Okay.
it says, what did you do at the weekend? So you need to tell us, what did you do on the weekend?
Well, the past weekend I didn't a lot of things, but something important I do my last weekend is I went to a birthday party of my nephews.
Okay, birthday
So,
party of your nephews?
yeah.
Okay, where?
And where?
Uh-huh.
The outsides of Ciudad Obregón, near of the dique.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know that much of Obregón, but I know that it has a, how is it called? That famous place in Oregon. The lagoon,
Yeah,
right?
there's some nice place to
Oh.
visit.
Good. Okay, thank you. Here you have
You're
your
welcome.
500 points. So Alberto, you're next.
G 200.
200. Okay, so it says, have you been to summer camps? If yes, did you enjoy it?
No, I haven't, but
haven't?
I would like someday have the opportunity to
Okay.
camp.
And what kind of camp would you like to attend?
I would like in the beach, maybe.
Okay. Camping in the beach. Thank you. So here you have your 200 points. Imelda, you're next.
Age is 300.
300. Okay, so it says, how many hours do you usually sleep?
I usually sleep maybe 8 or 7 hours per day.
Okay, 8 or 7 hours. What time is in Tijuana? No, it is the same. Is it the same time?
No, it is 6:22 p.m.
6:22.
No, 42.
Yeah, well, it's the same time. Yes, it is the same time.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Alejandro.
F500.
So Alejandro, the question says, what music do you like listening to?
I like listening all kind of music, but my favorite is rock.
Rock, okay. In Spanish or English or both?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go with your points. Francisco, you're next.
I'm gonna get it letter L, 500.
500 letter L, okay. So it says, how are you and your best friend similar? How are you and your best friend different? So think about your best friend and tell me something you have in common or similar and something you have different.
Both we are civil engineers.
Okay.
And the difference it is they got married and I'm not yet.
Okay, so you are
Yeah.
single and he is married. Very good. Okay, Luis Enrique, we're going back at you. So choose again.
I choose letter H, 500.
Okay, so it says, what do you do to keep a healthy lifestyle? Do you consider you have a healthy lifestyle?
Yeah,
Okay, so what do you do?
before the pandemic of COVID-19, I'm usually went to the gym, but when the COVID start, I can go usually. So I have a how to say electrical run stuff. How can I say electrical walk machine, run machine?
Oh, okay. A stationary, like to walk at home. How is that cool? I
Yeah.
forgot. Wait.
So
Mhm.
I normally wake up to 5 a.m. So
Okay.
I try to run to take a 40 minutes of running. So
It's a walk machine. Is it?
it's a walk machine, yeah.
Okay.
So that is what I do to.
And what about your what do you eat? I mean, do you eat a lot of vegetables? Do you think that you have a healthy diet or not that much?
Well, my diet is not very healthy because the past year I went to a medical to a doctor who especially in healthy foods. It's like nutrology.
Uh-huh.
I have a few months where I can go with him. So I try to eat more healthy food, but really, it's not the most healthy food for a lifestyle.
Okay, but at least you're trying and you are doing exercise, so that's good
Yeah.
too. Thank you, Luis Enrique. Okay, Alberto.
The G 500.
G500. Okay, so it says, do you play computer or console games?
Not really. When I was young, or when I was a child, uh, I usually played games, but not yet.
Okay, so not anymore. You don't do it anymore. Okay,
Yeah.
and what were your favorite games?
I like Mario Bros. or soccer games
Okay,
in the PlayStation.
the GameCube, did you have a GameCube in that?
GameCube, no.
No. Okay, Imelda, give me just less than a minute, please. I'm gonna do something. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Imelda, you're next.
Letter H, 400.
Okay, so it says, are you into sports? What sports do you like?
I like running, and I don't do I am not into a sport, but sometimes I like running.
Okay, and do you like or do you enjoy watching any sport or not really?
Watching more or less so. I prefer to practice.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Alejandro. Next,
K400.
K400. Okay, Alejandro, it says, where are you from? Talk about this place. So you need to describe us the place where you're from.
I'm from Tijuana, and it's not attractive to touristy. It's a nice place to live. Have a lot of opportunities to get a job easy. Another benefit of living here is that we are a border with San Isidro. Then it's easy to get some furnitures or electric. I don't know.
Is it close the border now or it is open
It's
there?
border. It's border with San Isidro.
Yeah,
it's
but
a border,
is
yeah.
it open or is it closed?
I
Because
know it's still closed for the pandemic,
okay.
but before the pandemic, it's easy. Well, go to the USA and buy something for less prices, like clothes, or some else for your house.
Okay, but
Alejandro,
it has been
Alejandro,
closed for more than a year now, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think it's gonna be open soon or no yet?
Nah, I think another year.
Another year. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your you know that it has been like these colors for the pandemic. Here in Sonora, we are in green.
Here
Green
we are in
means that
yellow.
yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, I agree with you. I don't think it's gonna be open soon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alejandro. So here you have your
You're
points.
welcome.
Now it's Francisco. Francisco.
Letter F, 400.
Okay, so it says, if you wrote a book, what book would it be about?
I think I write a book about math, because I think I consider I like a lot that topic, and it will be easy to me to write something about that.
Okay, good. So that's why you are an engineer, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Francisco. Now, Luis Enrique, it's your turn again.
Okay, I choose letter G, 400.
Okay, so it says, do you like board games? What board games do you know?
Board games.
Board games. For example, Uno, or like that.
Okay, like we know in Mexico, like table games.
Yeah.
Okay, board games. Not really, but I have one board game special. It calls Rumi.
Do you know the name?
Rumi.
Rumi? Okay,
It's called Rumi. Yeah.
thank you. Then we have Alberto again.
I choose the letter L, 400.
400. Okay, so it says, what is the worst vacation you went on? Why was it bad?
The worst, I don't remember a bad day in vacation, but someday when I went to Chiapas, I had a stomach.
Stomachache?
Yeah, I have a bad day, and I was sick all the day, and I lost visit someplace in Chiapas.
Okay, yeah, that sounds bad. So good, you're good. Thank you, Alberto. Imelda.
Letter G, 300.
300. Okay, so it says, what food you can eat every day of the week?
I can eat spaghetti of the week every day of the week, and Italian food maybe is my favorite food, and I can eat always.
Okay, what type of spaghetti? The white one or the red one?
Red, and sometimes a green.
Okay, good. Do you cook?
Mm, a little.
Okay,
I'm not good.
thank you. Alejandro, you're next.
L for 300.
Okay, so it says, what time do you have dinner and what do you do after dinner?
Regular, I eat my dinner about 7 o'clock. And after dinner, I like to see a TV.
Okay, so it means that you have dinner, when you have class, you have it after class, but when you don't have class, you have it around 7? Yes?
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, Alejandro.
welcome.
Francisco,
Letter K, 300.
so it says, are you a dog person or cat person?
I'm a dog person.
Do you
I
have a
love.
dog?
I have 2 dogs.
Okay. Do you like cats or not really?
No, I hate cats.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Luis Enrique, it's your turn again. So tell us, what do you want?
I choose letter F, 300.
300. Okay, so it says in here, if you could have any job, what would it be? P.S. It's not about money, so it's not like the best paid or something like that. I mean, it's like your best job. What could it be?
Okay, if I wanna my dream job, maybe I want to work for the NFL, National Football League, because I'm a huge fan of the American football.
Okay,
So
nice.
maybe an advisor of one of the teams, especially Minnesota Vikings. So this,
And do you
maybe
play,
this,
have you played it?
yeah, in high school.
Okay, so you used to play. I don't know that much about the NFL. To be honest, the only thing I know about it is the, how is this called? The guy who,
Tom Brady.
no. Well, I have heard
Uh-huh.
him, but is this person that used to be that suicide, and they say that it was because of the football thing.
There are a lot of sports guys to have the how called they it was a movie about that team. But you maybe say Junior Sol,
No.
OJ Simpson, but she's alive.
Okay, seems to be a lot of people who have suicide.
Yeah. It's because it's in the
Okay, I
head.
don't remember the name. Let me look it up and I'll tell you later.
Okay.
And the other thing I know about the NFL is, well, it's not the NFL, but it's the movie that was about this person who used to be, but it's, I mean, it's drama that used to be, it's comedy also. That used to be a football player and then he gets in jail and he makes like a team. in jail.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
The movie it's called
I don't remember.
I have it in the tongue. It calls damn.
Last Mile?
No.
I don't remember. To be honest.
Twitter on Gang? No, Twitter on Gang is with The Rock. Longest Yard. Longest Yard.
Okay. Yeah.
Longest Yard.
Yeah, very good.
Very good
Okay.
movie.
Yeah, it's funny. Alberto, your turn.
Okay. Letter F, 200.
200. Okay, so it says, what is your hobby? What hobbies you used to have? Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your current hobbies and the hobbies that you used to have?
My hobby, I like the motorcycles. I like riding in my motorcycle. Um, and what hobbies you used to have? For motorcycles, and I like uh, I like the music, listen music or watch movies. But my hobby is uh, is ride my motorcycle.
Okay, so what type of motorcycles? The big ones that all of the, like many bikers go together like that?
Yes, I like the shopper style.
Uh-huh.
I have
A,
a
a
Yamaha.
leather jacket and that?
Yes, I'm member of a motorcycle club in Obregon. But this club, we have chapters and members in Mexico and the USA. This club began in Los Angeles, California, and we have chapters in Los Angeles, Texas, Nogales, Arizona, Hermosillo, Obregón. It's a nice and exciting
How is
hobby.
it called? The club you belong to?
Aztec Riders.
Okay, so that's pretty nice. So how long do you go and ride your bike?
Eh, well,
How
I have been. I have
how
been.
often? Sorry, how often?
Okay. I have been member for 3 years, and my first motorcycle I bought when I was, well, maybe 10 years ago. But really riding um, around to 3 or 4 years.
Okay, and how often do you go and ride your bike?
How often? And do you mean
How?
this distance?
No, I mean, like, how many times do you ride your bike? Every weekend, every month?
Okay. Well, I try to take my motorcycle every weekend, but it's not easy because I need to travel to to Obregón and return to Empalme, and I think maybe 1 or 2 times in the month.
Okay, thank you. Imelda, it is your turn again. So choose a category.
Letter H, 200.
Thank you. So it says, do you like watching TV shows? What is your favorite?
No, not. Maybe before I usually watched 100 Mexicanos Dijeron Show. and, I don't remember another show I saw.
Okay, thank you. What about La Voz that has been very famous lately? No?
I saw the La Voz and the maybe 3 years ago or 5 when was the first show.
Okay. Thank you, Imelda. Alejandro?
Okay, for 200.
Okay. So it says, what is your favorite holiday and why?
Mm, no, I don't have a favorite holiday. For me, all holidays okay. I don't come into work.
Okay, maybe your birthday or Christmas. No, it doesn't matter. You're not a
Ah,
big fan of holidays.
yeah, no.
Okay, thank you. Francisco,
L200.
okay, and it says, where would you like to travel to? Where would you like to travel?
I would like to travel to Paris. I hope next year I could fly there.
Nice. So you're planning your trip or not yet?
Yeah, I want to go to see a game of the Champions League. It's a
What's your
soccer.
team?
I don't have team. Every team is good there, but if I have to choose one, I think I choose Real Madrid.
Okay, thank you. Luis Enrique. Again,
Letter G.
okay.
Uh-huh.
What are your favorite drinks? Name 3.
It's a good one. Well, I like the beer, especially the Miller Lite. And I like, you're going to think I'm alcoholic, but I like the whiskey, Chivas Regal.
Okay.
And I think I like a lot the horchata.
Okay, horchata. Horchata,
Yeah.
whiskey, and beer. And yeah. No, it's good. It's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that was your last participation because we have exactly one for each. Alberto,
Okay.
what letter do you want?
Letter F.
F. Okay, so it says, do you like reading? If so, what books do you like?
Yeah, I like read. Maybe I need. I should read more often, but when I have time to read, I like the books about the history. I like
Okay.
the Mexican history. I like the the books about the Jackie's history. Is
Okay.
very interesting for me.
Cool.
And it's all.
Thank you. So, Alberto, very good. Imelda?
Letter L, 100.
So it says, are you a good cook? Before you
No,
told me that you cook a little. Are you a good cook?
sorry.
The just before in your last participation, you said that you cook a little. So now, are you a good cook?
I am not. I consider myself not good cook. I cook a little, the basic, maybe egg, sometimes pasta, but meals more difficult. I can.
Okay. Thank you. Alejandro?
H.
So it says, are you an introvert or extrovert?
A little bit of that.
A little bit of both?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're balanced then. Okay, Francisco, the last one says, would you like to live in a big city or in a small town?
I prefer to live in a small town. Big
Small
cities
town?
have a lot of trouble, traffic, pollution, and all of that kind of things.
Okay, is Tijuana a big city or small?
It is a small city, but we have all that problems right now.
Okay, thank you. Well, guys, as you can see, these are your results. I mean, they don't mean anything because it was just participation thing. Maybe later when we finish one unit, we can like use this dynamic again in case that you liked it. But that time could be about grammar and the topics that we see in class. So we can make it even more entertaining and we can practice at the same time. So definitely this was just for speaking, practicing speaking, and just to break the ice, right? Because it is the first day of school, well, of the class, so we wanted to make it more dynamic. Okay, so I knew a little bit about you. Now let's go to what matters, which is the content, right? So during this unit, we're gonna be working with the unit 5, which is called fashion, and unit 6, which is of sports. So this is all what is gonna be in it. You see that we have listening, grammar, speaking, reading, use of English, which is also speaking, writing, and vocabulary. So same happens in here. So let's go to the unit 5, which is the first one we're gonna be working with. And this is what we are going to be discussing. We have grammar, the future, speaking plus and decisions, grammar 2, which is like more for interrogative and negative sentences. Predictions, do you think you will ever, for speaking, technology in the future of fashion? So green, blue, or brown, use of English, making comparisons, table comparisons, etc., etc. And then we also have some extra material. That is the one we're gonna be starting using because it's a unit introduction discussion. Okay, so let's go to the unit introduction discussion, and it says in here, we're having here several questions. We're gonna be answering them just to share, okay? So the first question says, what kind of clothes do you like? Who wants to answer me this one? What kind of clothes do you like?
Casual, jeans, a t-shirt, sneakers.
Okay, casual. You like casual clothes. Very good. And someone here wants to give me a different style or different kind of clothes that you like.
Sports clothes.
Sports clothes, okay. Next question says, is there a hairstyle you will never want to have?
Maybe the mullet.
Well, I don't know that much about hairstyles, but I don't know, maybe you do. What style, hairstyle you'll say, I don't want it, I'm never gonna have that.
I remember one.
What?
For my job, I need to use a formal clothes. Then I use black shoes. And a partner, another engineer, a woman engineer, told me that never use black shoes with brown pants. Yeah, for me that doesn't matter, but I remember that advice everything.
Okay, it's not about hair, but yeah, it's about the style. So yes, there are some people who say you can wear this color, you can match these colors, it's weird, or it wouldn't, like, it would be good idea and things like that, right? I'm not that into fashion, but probably you are, so let's continue. Then it says, what is the best fashion advice someone has given you? So you can use that one, that in your job, someone told you not to wear brown shoes with a black shirt. Was it like that? Alberto, what was the advice? Not to
well,
combine or match
but-
black with brown?
maybe don't use black black shoes with white socks.
Okay, thank you. Someone in here can share best fashion advice that you have received. I'm sorry, I look a little sleepy. It's because I'm I'm sick. I'm a little sick, so I took some pills like an hour ago, and I started feeling kind of sleepy. So in case that you see me yawning and that, I'm sorry. It's because of that. Okay, but I'm good. Okay, so let's share the fashion advices that you have received. So Alberto shared with us the one of the black shoes with white socks. Someone in here has received another advice related to fashion. No? What are you laughing at, Luis Enrique? Are you thinking about some advices you have received or what?
Because I want to try to remember some advice, but I don't know.
You don't know? Imelda, Francisco, Alejandro, have you received once a fashion advice?
No,
No, I
No.
don't remember.
No.
Okay. Now it says, describe your favorite item of clothing. This is for real. I mean, each one of us will have an item of clothing that we will always wear. Maybe because we feel comfortable, maybe because we like it, we think that it's pretty, or maybe because someone else told us that it fits us good. So what is your favorite item of clothing? Who would like to share?
I think everybody likes jeans.
Jeans. So are jeans your favorite item of clothing?
Yeah, it's so basic and easy to find, and I don't know, it's so simple.
And you can, and the good thing of jeans is that you can combine them with everything, right? You can like keep it formal or casual, or it doesn't matter. Jeans are always gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone else have a favorite item of clothing?
Watch.
Your watch, okay. What does it have
Okay.
special?
Because it's a smartwatch and you can change the extensive, the how to say
Okay.
your
Yeah. And is it a smartwatch or a normal watch?
a smartwatch. But
Okay.
I have a lot of extensibles. I don't know how to say. So I can combine with all the clothes, casual, formal, sports, and someone very important is my wedding ring. I'm saying that because my wife is near. So.
Okay. And
Did
do you know
get
how
it?
to use it? I had one and I didn't know how to use it. So I quit. I mean, I don't use it no more.
Why? Because you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Okay. Well, when I
Maybe
didn't know how
in
to
another
use
occasion I can tell you some of tips.
it. Okay, please.
Okay.
Then we have the next round of questions. So here it says, number 1, what is the most expensive item of clothing you have ever bought? So I would like to hear from each one of you this answers to this question. So let's start from the last student I have here, which is Francisco. Tell me, Francisco, what is the most expensive item of clothing that you have ever bought?
I think it was a suit, a black suit. I think I needed for a special party for my work.
Okay, so a black suit. Thank
Yeah.
you. Alejandro, what's the most expensive item of clothing you have ever bought?
Most expensive.
Sorry?
No, I'm thinking because
Okay.
like I don't choose fashion clothing. Then I don't know, but maybe
A pair of shoes, sneakers, a suit,
yes, I bought a suit a couple years ago.
a suit. Okay, Imelda, what about you? What is the most expensive item of clothing you have ever bought?
It was a dress.
A
It was
dress?
a special
A
occasion,
nice
yes.
dress or a casual dress?
A nice.
Okay, thank you. Alberto, what was the most expensive item of clothing that you have ever bought?
I don't know. I don't like spend so much money in the clothes. I'm so basic for
Maybe
dress.
your leather jacket? No?
No,
expensive?
not really. Maybe a cap
Okay.
or what is the word? Hell.
Okay. I thought that a cabin, I was thinking, I'm sorry, I was thinking like, really? They're so expensive, the caps? A helmet, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Luis Enrique, what about you? What is the most expensive item of clothing you have ever bought?
Maybe I can say the watch.
The
I
watch?
think the watch, yeah.
Okay. But you said that is your favorite one, so it was a good shop, right? You didn't
Yeah.
regret, you're using it every single day and you can take advantage of that. Okay,
Watch bands.
the bands,
Watch bands.
okay, thank you. Next question says, how is the style in your country different from others? So we are all here from Mexico, guys. So how do you think is the Mexican style different from other countries? Do you
Maybe
think that we have a special style?
maybe we are so influenced by the US. It's kind of similar, the clothes there, what we have here.
Yeah, it could be, right? Especially, I think that using social media, what we see on different social media also influences in probably those influencers who share their style in that they are from the United States. They get inspired by the fashion of the United States, right? Okay, now, next one. How was your fashion change since you were a child? Do you remember, like, let's talk about kids. Do you remember how did kids used to get dressed or what they used to wear and now? Do you think it's a big difference? What would be like the change that you can say, okay, this is totally different from the past till now, to now, in the present?
Well, it's so different, no?
Yeah,
Um,
but I wanted you to tell me something, an item of clothing maybe, that it's very different from the past to now. Maybe the shoes, maybe the shirts, I don't know.
well, I used it to dress a t-shirt with uh, with with cartoons printed in the shirt, and my my shorts, wearing shorts and with uh, uh, no shoes, no shoes, walking on no shoes uh, in my house maybe, or when my mother get me to the store.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely remember a lot the shirts with the cartoons, and I think it's not that common today. They may have some drawings and some images, but they're not cartoons. It's more like dinosaurs, I guess. But well, I don't know. Next one. How many different hairstyles have you had in your life? So how many times have you changed your hair? Think about it, guys, and tell me, how many times have you changed your hairstyle?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe 10.
Okay, so many times.
Yes.
Many times. Okay, that's good. I mean, as if everything would be as a hair, it will be amazing, right? Because if we cut our hair, it's gonna roll, or if we dye our hair, we can change the color, we can change the hairstyle. So it's so cool that we can experiment with our hair. But well, Imelda's a woman, and it's actually more common to have women changing their hairstyle. But what about the men? What about you guys? Tell me, how many times have you changed your hairstyle?
I think 3 times.
3 times in your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Next round of questions. It says, what is in style right now that you don't like? So what is something that you see that is fashion, that is trendy, and you say, oh my God, I will never wear that you don't like it?
Some clothes that I never wear.
For example,
Skinny jeans.
okay. I'm sorry. That actually, I don't think that they are that common today, because there's a style of jeans called mom jeans that's very common now in many
But in
people.
young people like 20s.
Well, yeah.
But I am
Uh-huh.
36 years old. How I look with skinny jeans and almond.
No. So what kind of jeans do you wear? Because you know that they tend to tell you what type of jeans you said.
Are
Straight.
it's Levi? No, it's the Levi's losing. I don't know. The
Yeah.
number
Good.
is
Mhm.
the number that I always buying is 569. Levi's 569.
569.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what type of jeans is that, but it's good that you know it, so you can always buy the jeans that you want. 569. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, yeah, it's kind of loose. Thank you. Next question. What is your favorite store for buying clothes?
Nike.
What?
Nike.
Nike? Okay.
Yeah.
The rest of you, what is your favorite store for buying clothes?
Maybe all the sports stores are good. Under Armour, Nike, Adidas. But departmental stores like Liverpool, some maybe some mark stores like Tommy, Calvin,
Okay, brand store.
brand store.
Very good. Next, how often do you buy clothes? Okay, how often? How many times? Well, not how many times. How often is more like if you do it every month, if you do it every year, every season, change of season. How often do you buy clothes?
I buy
Let me try.
clothes
Tell me, Melda, sorry, I interrupted you.
maybe every month
Every
or,
month? Oh my God.
or 15 days.
Oh, so twice a month or every month? That's a
Yes.
lot. But I mean, that's good. I mean, I wish I
No,
could.
but I only buy one thing.
Okay, one blouse or something like that. Well, yeah, good.
Yes.
That's good. Okay, I remember we used to go to the United States to buy clothes like maybe once a year for Christmas or every end of season. That doesn't happen anymore. So I if I need something, I buy here. I live in Hermosillo. And actually nowadays we have this platform, at least for women. I don't know if you guys have used it, which is called Shein. Shein. It's a very common app where you like it's online and it's kind of addictive for many women to buy and like that because you receive it at home, right? So it's better definitely, especially now during the pandemic. Many people started buying online. So do you like buying online, like clothes? Do you like buying clothes online?
Amazon is my favorite.
But for clothing or for other items?
Everything.
For everything?
For
Okay.
everything.
Next, how many pairs of shoes do you own? Approximately, in case you don't remember. How many pairs of shoes do you own?
I have, I think 10 pairs.
Eh?
Yeah, but I usually use one pair. You know?
Okay. Alejandro Francisco, how many pairs of shoes do you own?
I
Um,
think
as I am
19.
19. Well,
19, Alejandro?
no, I know. Maybe Luis Enrique.
Ah, okay. Luis Enrique, you got 19?
Oh,
Who's-
I only have I think I only have 8 or 9 pairs of shoes.
Only, as if they were like
Only.
a very small amount.
It's
Francisco.
because I don't have space. My wife
Oh.
have all the space.
Sorry for you. Francisco, how many pairs of shoes do you own?
I think I have 8 pair of shoes, sneakers, casual boots, and I think
Nine. And Imelda, what about you? That you
I
buy
have,
something every single month. So how many pairs of shoes do you have?
I don't buy many shoes. I have a few, maybe 15, 16 pairs.
Okay, I love that you said I have a few, 15 or 16. Okay,
To me,
thank
it's
you. Okay, let's go then to the next round and last round of questions of this time because we still have more questions. So it says, what is your favorite piece of jewelry? Well, Luis Enrique already said the watch, that it could be considered jewelry. And someone else, I don't know, earrings, a
The earrings.
necklace. Earrings, Imelda?
Yes.
Okay. A bracelet, no? Okay, next question says, what is your favorite fashion brand? Or let's keep it in brand. What is your favorite brand for clothing or for shoes or whatever?
Mm, Calvin Klein is a good brand.
Calvin Klein, okay. Luis Enrique, Imelda, Alejandro, Francisco, what about you? What is your favorite fashion brand?
Levi's.
Levi's?
Levi's.
Okay. Levi's.
Gap, Gape, GAP.
Which one, sorry?
I don't Gap or GAP.
GAB. I haven't heard of it. GAB. Okay. Alejandro, Francisco?
I think I like Dockers. It's a good
Dockers?
one. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And next it says, which country is the most fashionable in your opinion? So think about a country that you consider fashion is very important.
Maybe it could be New York.
New York, well, United States then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe Italy.
Italy, okay. Someone here have a different opinion.
France too.
France, okay. What about Asia? No? I think
don't
that in
know.
Asia, I think that in Asia, Korea, they are very fashionable and they are always like wearing extravagant clothing. But well, it's your opinion. I mean, I'm not like telling you that you're wrong because if you what you say, maybe it's true. I mean, it's because I don't know that many of those countries, but I know that Italy, they're very elegant in that. Okay, next one. Which artist or musician is the most fashionable in your opinion? Think about an artist or musician or singer, an actor like that you consider is very fashion.
I think Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, okay.
Yeah, it's very fashion.
Someone else? What about a man? A fashion
Beyonce.
who?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, okay. But I'm asking of men because maybe women, it's very easy to identify at least one or two that is fashion. But what about men? Who's fashion?
All the rappers.
The rappers? Okay, because they have their own style. They
Yeah.
are always wearing like very different clothing, right? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this was the unit introduction discussion. We'll still have more, and I had another round of questions, but this round of questions, we're gonna leave them for tomorrow, well, for the next class we have, because I think that it's better to go to the content. And the first activity or the first content we're gonna be working with is a future 1. What are you doing after school? Okay, here we have a little conversation. So it says, what are you doing after school? We might go shopping. Would you like to join us? Sure, I'll meet you outside after class. So all of the words that we have highlighted here, which is, let me just highlight it again. This, doing, sorry. Might. All these expressions are expressions used to talk about the future. Some of them help us also with the present, but they also help us to talk about the future. So if we say, what are you doing after school? What are you doing after school? It means that I'm asking about the future because school is not finished yet. We might go shopping. Would you like to join us? This person is saying that it is probable that they're gonna go shopping. So he's inviting the other person to go when? After class. After class is the future. Sure, I'll meet you outside after class. I will meet you outside after class. That is also future, the going to. So this is again a very small, short conversation to see that it is all in past, in future, sorry, in future. So talking about the future, can someone help me to read this? Does anybody want to read the chart?
I'll do it. Talking about the future. When discussing the future, English speakers usually use the modal verb will or the phrase be going to. Sometimes English speakers use present tenses to describe the future. It is also common to describe future events using the modal verbs may or might.
Okay, very good. So as it says in here, that it's very common or most common to find will or going to when we're talking about the future, but we sometimes are able to use the gerund. For example, I am visiting, to talk about the future. And when are we gonna use each one of them? Okay, we're gonna see when to use them. And also the modal verbs may or might. We'll have a wonderful time. It's going to be a busy weekend. Okay, what is the difference between the first and the second expression? When I use will, for example, we'll have a wonderful time. The intention is that this is going to happen. I mean, it's just like thinking and willing to do it. I mean, they're willing for it to happen. If I say, oh, I'll have a wonderful time, it means that I really want it to happen. So I'm gonna do something for it to happen. Yes? So let's say that I'm planning. I'm gonna use the will to things that I plan to do. And then on the other one, it says, it's going to be a busy weekend. Going to, it's a little bit more sure than the will form. Because the will, as I said, I use it to plan things for the future. And going to is for things that are more likely to happen. That I have, let's say, evidence So if I have, for example, it's like, if I see it's cloudy, like I say, oh, it's gonna rain. It's going to rain. Why? Because I am looking at the sky, so I see that it's cloudy, so it's a very high possibility that it's gonna rain. So the going to is for something that it's like almost obvious that it's gonna happen, like more likely to happen. That's why if you're seeing in this street that there is a lot of people, it means that it's gonna be a busy weekend. How do you know that? Oh, because you have that evidence. You're looking at the image. Okay, next it says, Jane is leaving the country next week. Here I have the present continuous form, which is the verb to be plus the gerund. I know that using that structure is used to talk about the things that are happening right now. For example, oh, I'm having an English class. I'm teaching, you're studying, we're listening. That is happening at this moment. But we can also use the gerund or the present continuous structure to talk about the future when the things are already set. Because one thing is I plan it, another thing is that I have evidence, so it's going to happen, and another thing is that I made the plan, so it is going to happen. I mean, something that is already set. Ya está ahí todo para que pase, so va a pasar. For example, if I say, oh, I'm visiting my mother next weekend. I mean, I already called my mother, I already made my plan, so I'm ready to go, it's gonna happen. So that's when I can use the present continuous structure. So the present continuous helps me to talk about something that is happening right now and something that is gonna happen in the future, but it's already planned, it's already set, and it's gonna happen, okay? Next, I'm feeling a little sick. I might go to bed early tonight. I mean, it's not in the past, it's in the future because it's not night yet. So I'm saying, I'm feeling a little sick. I might go to bed early tonight. So in the future, this is a possibility that is gonna happen. And say it happens with me. So may and might are for possibilities. Will are for things that I'm planning to do. Going to are for things that I have evidence, so it's like more like a cause and effect. And present continuous is used for things that are already set, that are already planned. So I'm gonna do them. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna give you more examples using these different expressions for the future. With will could be, we will have a class next Thursday. I mean, I'm planning that we will have a class. Going to, okay, that I can see that the window is dirty. I'm going to clean it when I finish. So I'm planning to do it and I see that it's dirty, so I'm going to clean it. I'm planning it at this moment. So going to also works for plans that you are doing at this moment because you are seeing the effect. I don't know if I'm clear that much. Okay, then we have the present continuous. Oh, I already gave you an example. I'm gonna give you another one. I'm meeting with Imelda after class. That was already planned in the past. In the past it was planned, so it's gonna happen because it is already set. O sea, ya se planeó, entonces se va a hacer. Digámoslo así. The will is something that I'm planning. That I have been planning. Let's say that I already have a plan. So I'm saying that something will happen. I'm planning it because I have a plan before. Going to is for something that I'm planning at the moment, could be because I'm seeing the effects, I'm seeing that it's cloudy, I'm seeing that the window is dirty. So I'm saying, oh, it's going to be a busy window. Weekend, sorry, because I'm seeing that there's a lot of people, it's crowded. It's leaving, this is for things that were already planned in the past. So everything is said that is going to happen. And with the might is for the things that are past, the probabilities. I mean, something that may happen. Okay, might or may is for possibilities. Now it says decisions made at the moment of speaking will. So here we have like the explanation. Luis Enrique, you already read. Alberto, can you help me to read this, please?
Okay. When we make decision in the moment of speaking, we usually use will. I'm tired. I think I will take a short nap. I don't think I will go to party tonight. Let's start making dinner. I will make the salad.
For this reason,
For this reason, English speakers often use will when making offers, agreeing to do something, promising to do something, or asking for someone to do something.
okay? So decisions at the moment of speaking. For example, we will have a great time. I'm tired. I'll take a short nap. For example, let's have dinner at my house tonight. I'll make a spaghetti. I just decided for it to happen. I'll open the door for you. I'll do it. For example, mom, don't wash the dishes. I'll do it. I'm just deciding it. Agreeing to do something. Do you want to get together tonight? Sure. I'll come over after dinner. Promising. Imelda, can you help me to read these two examples, please?
We should get together this weekend. I will give you a call. Could I borrow some money? I'll pay you back tomorrow, I promise.
Okay, so when we promise something, we also use will. Asking someone to do something. Alejandro, can you read these two examples, please?
Sure. Would you give me a hand this weekend? Would you please close the door? It's pretty cold in here.
So when we ask for favors, we use will. Because favors are for the future, right? So using will works. Okay, plans made before the moment of speaking, be going to, or the present continuous. So the going to and the present continuous are very likely. And when do we use them? Okay, when we want to explain our plans that we made before at the moment of speaking, we use going to or present continuous. We don't use will. For example, let's read the examples. Francisco, can you help me to read the be going to examples, please?
All right. I think I'm going to watch a movie when I go home tonight. Are you going to visit your family this weekend? We are going to get married next year.
Okay, so these tense, the going to and the present continuous, I repeat, were plans that were already said, that were thought before speaking. Present continuous, here we have more examples. Luis Enrique, can you read them, please?
Sure. We're having lunch together tomorrow. Are you meeting Joe this afternoon? I'm seeing a musical tonight with my friend.
Okay, so again, these are for things that were already planned. Going to is normal for explaining our intentions and decisions about the future. For example, I'm going to see the movie sometime next week. Is she going to make a reservation? We aren't going to do that this week. And the present continuous has a similar meaning, but emphasizes that an arrangement has been made. So this is already said. For example, I'm seeing a movie tonight with my friend. We're meeting at the theater at 6:50. I'm flying to Thailand next week. I just got my ticket. We aren't eating at home this evening because we're going out for dinner with the Petersons. We're going out, we aren't eating. So things that were already planned. It says, be careful of the differences in form, be going to on the present continuous. When go is the main verb of the sentence. Alberto, help me to read the be going to examples, please.
Going to. We are going to go to shopping after class. I'm not going to go to the party. Are you going to go to the library today?
Present continuous.
We are going shopping after class. I'm not going to the party. I have other plans. Are you going to the library today?
Okay, so if you see the going to has to go, are you going to? Are you going to go? Are you going to go? And here it's just the going thing. We are going, we're not going, are you going? Uncertainty. When we are unsure what we will do in the future, we can describe our uncertainty with the modal verbs may or might. There is no difference between the two words when we use this meaning. What are you doing what are you doing tonight? I may or might go to the gym, but I haven't decided yet. This is something that is unsure. I mean, this person is still thinking about it. 2, are you going to Luz's party on Friday night? I may or might, but I have a lot of homework to do this weekend, so I'm not sure. It's a good idea. May and might are basically the same because both of them are possibilities. But the thing is that one is more possible than the other. So might is the one that is a little bit more possible than may, but at the end, they both mean the same, that something is possible to happen. Now it says, open the exercise to begin the activity and follow the instructions. So it doesn't let me share it. Wait. I'm gonna stop sharing, so I'm gonna open it so you can do it. It's a little slow, the internet, so please give me a minute. Okay, ready. All of you have your license, right? For Smart. Okay, so I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna assign you the activity. So here you have it. Let's do something, guys. Since we don't have that much time, I'm going to ask you to answer the exercise. Answer the exercise, submit it, and then on the next class, the first thing we're gonna do is to check the answers of your exercise, okay? So as you can see, it's a little
Okay.
long, so we're not gonna have time because we have only 7 minutes left. So we're not gonna have enough time to finish the exercise and share the answers. So in order for us to check the answers, I'm going to ask you, I already assigned it to you. I'm going to ask you to answer it. And then in the next class we have, the first thing we're gonna do is to check your answers, okay? So remember to submit it so I can see that you finish it. And well, basically that's it. Do you have any question? No?
No.
No
Okay,
question.
guys, so nice to meet you. I'm gonna be seeing you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So have a nice evening and a good day tomorrow. Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
See you.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.